Yo guys, what is up? It's your boy Rita here. Welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm going to be going over the new Reaper skills that was basically added to the game. Before I get to it, I'm gonna go over what they put on the patch note before getting into the game. So pretty much everything you see is basically the same skills. Nothing basically changed. Alright, so activating Shadow Reap activates Dark Leap, meaning that if you activate Shadow Reap, assassination is gonna pop up at the exact same time, meaning that you don't have to jump invisible while popping Shadow Reap. Dark Leap casting speed increase, meaning that when you jump invisible, it's basically sliced in half by a split second, meaning you can jump invisible a little bit much faster by a little split second. Duration, when you jump invisible, it normally takes like 6 seconds before it go away, but now it's gonna be 8 seconds. Whirling Size, which is basically Death Spiral, grants rare attacks effect for 4 seconds after use, meaning that you could attack the boss anywhere now. Like if you attack the boss anywhere, you would now have like back hits, meaning that it's gonna count for anything. So you can hit with any direction you basically want. The max stack counts of glyph final size, which is Certain Strike, has been increased by 2 to 5. When you get 2 stacks, it increased damage by 20%. But now since it's gonna go up to 5 stacks, it's gonna be increased damage by 100%. Dark Burst, let me just say, Shadow Burst had got Shadow Burst have gotten buffed by fully a lot, pretty much a lot. I'm still not know if it's gonna be in good use, but it been buffed up by a lot. Counter Retribution Retaliate, skill power increase. So I'm just gonna assume it's gonna do more damage. So let's hop into the game. When I said Shadow Burst do a crap ton of damage, I actually mean it. This crap is 27,000 base damage. I was hitting over 500 mil in freaking training grounds, probably in dungeons, maybe 700 mil, 600 mil, and this crap got in a massive upgrade. Is it worth using? I'm not really sure, but it smacks for a lot now. But anyways, we got to the glyph change, and that was really it. I wouldn't say it changed, but with a successful hit, increased skill damage of Certain Strike by 20%, and can stack up to 5 times. So what this means is it went up from 2 to 5. So you gotta use 5 Grim Strikes to stack up Certain Strike, and your Certain Strike is gonna do 100% damage. But you're gonna have to basically keep up the rotation of spamming Grim Strike, power linking Grim Strike, and spamming the little hell out of Certain Strike. So throwing Shadow Burst into that combo, I'm gonna assume that's gonna be kind of awkward. I don't know how this is gonna play out. I don't really know. But anyways, other than that, there was no other new glyphs basically added. So anyways, gonna go over the stuff they basically did. You know, when you jump invisible, right? They cut the animation. It's like a split-second animation. It's supposed to be 8 seconds. Like the duration is supposed to be 8 seconds, but they never fixed that. So when you do a Death Spiral, all your moves is gonna consider as back attack, like doing a single Death Spiral. All your moves are considered as a back attack, meaning that if you want to keep attacking the monster from any direction you want with back attacks, you're gonna have to keep on using a Death Spiral every 4 seconds to keep on attacking. Anything else is basically a no-no. And when you pop Shadow Reap, it's gonna look. You see how Shadow Escape is activated when you pop whatchamacallit. When you pop Shadow Reap, assassination pops on right as well. Which I guess that's kind of cool. I mean, like, you know how when you jump invisible, you gotta hit something to pop it. Yeah, pretty. Alright, so I want to show you the new back hits. Well, not really new, but anyways, So do you see how when I'm attacking the boss, there's at the end of these numbers, you're gonna see that little thing at the end of the numbers. Those are basically considered as back hits. Pretty much you get back hits from attacking from behind. But when you attack from the front, you don't get back hits. When you don't get back hits, they make you lose a lot of damage. But now all you have to do is do a death spiral, and you can basically get back hits anywhere you want. You just need to make sure to do a death spiral every 4 seconds to get back hits any direction you want. Now, as for the 5-hit, Shern Strike. So when you swing Shern Strike, you get a 20% per each stack. So pretty much, like you gotta use Grim Strike 5 times, and when it's stacked to 5 times, every single time when you do a Shern Strike, you get 100%. You get 100% damage from it, but you're gonna have to make sure to basically keep it up. You're gonna have to keep up the freaking rotation. That's why I said trying to throw a. That's why I said trying to throw a Grim Strike. Trying to throw a Shadow Burst inside the freaking rotation can be kind of difficult because you're gonna wind up losing the stack. As for Shadow Burst, look how much Shadow Burst had hit. Shadow Burst had. I'm weaker. Don't get me wrong here. I'm weak. My first hit 218 mil, and the second hit did 148 mil. This is only in training grounds. I'm going to assume probably Shadow Burst could hit probably about like 700 mil, maybe 600 mil. But it did hit a lot harder. It did hit a lot harder what it used to basically do. Before I was hitting about like 250 mil. I was hitting like 250 mil. But now it's like I give it decent about like almost 500 mil, which is absolutely crazy. Otherwise, not much really changed for Reapers. I wouldn't really call it massive. I wouldn't really call it massive. Shern Strike got a massive buff, and Shern Strike and Shadow Burst got mass enough, but it's gonna be kind of difficult to keep up the five Grim Strike combo to basically get the 100% Shern Strike and try to throw in a by the time you activate a Shadow Burst, you're already gonna lose that five Shern Strike freaking combo with the freaking Power Link. Otherwise, that's all Reapers have basically got to. But anyways, it's been your boy Rito, and peace out, my boys. Enjoy your day.